Hey team, Brandon here at Go Headquarters, bringing you the full breakdown for today's workout. Today we've got the deadlift in front of you. We are starting to rebuild on some of our percentages and getting into some slightly heavier loads after being quarantined for a while. And then we have kind of a fun 21-15-9 format Metcon with some rowing and step-ups. So I like warming up the backside when we're gonna do deadlifts, so let's get you guys moving in that direction. To warm up today, we're actually going to be playing our rolling game. If you were with us yesterday, we played a very formal, foundational level rolling version. Today, we are going plot twists just for fun. So, if you're working out with someone else and you do have a rower, here's what I want you guys to do. I want one of you to start being the athlete on the rower. The other one is just calling the shots. So, when it's your turn to call the shots, what I want you to do is basically set up a system of parameters. So I want you to pick a goal target somewhere between 1 and 200 meters. So you can pick random numbers, you can give them easy ones, whatever you want to do. So 137 meters. You're also going to pick a set of conditions that they have to row with. You can maybe say you're not allowed to use the foot straps. Maybe you're only allowed to row with one hand. Maybe you get to move the damper setting to somewhere where they don't like it. Maybe you hide the monitor so they have to guess completely where they're at. This is all up to you guys. So just have some fun with it, mess with your workout partner a little bit, and you also need to pick their penalties. So if they're going to the 137 meter example, and you say, all right, for every meter that you miss, you have to do a jumping jack or something. I don't really care what it is, but I do recommend if you're making the conditions extremely hard, for instance, if they're going blind, that I would pick very easy and fast penalties, okay? So don't give them, 5 air squats per meter missed when they're going blind and on a different damper setting. They're just gonna be air squatting all day, okay? Now, if you don't have a rower, and you don't have a partner and you just want to do some basic warm up and it's like, Brandon, forget the game stuff, just tell me what to do to warm up. Cool. Row 600 meters or run 600 meters. 3, 2, 1, go. Moving on, guys. So this rower will be making an appearance later in the workout. Don't put it too far out of reach, all right? So that was phase 1. Hopefully you had some fun and had some laughs with that. Phase 2, we've got 2 rounds. We're gonna do 8 skydivers and 10 glute bridges. So again, guys, we are prepping kind of for the deadlift. So skydivers, I am laying down on my front, arms extended over my head. I'm gonna rotate my shoulders so that my thumbs are up. So now I'm going to lift everything up, all 4 of my limbs and my chest as high as I can. Squeeze your butt, lift those arms, hold for just a second, and then come back down. So we're gonna do 8 of these. This is crushing my belly, so I apologize for my weird voice when I'm down there. And then just roll over for some glute bridges. So pulling your feet in close to your butt where you've got about a 90-degree knee. At this point, you're gonna send that butt up in the air. You're gonna squeeze the heck out of your glutes when you're up here. Just a little pause at the top before coming back down. Okay, so 2 rounds, 8 skydivers, 10 glute bridges. And then hopefully we're feeling good and ready for a barbell. So let me grab my bar. This will take me a minute to wheel over here because it weighs 700 pounds, in case anyone's asking. So we've got the deadlift, guys. Basically, how to pick an object up off the ground. In this case, it's a convenient object in the sense of it's easy to grab like a barbell. So our routine today, we're gonna do 3 sets of 3 in the 75 to 85% category, but I want you to kind of pick a weight and pick a percentage and just stick with it across. I don't want you to evolve the percentages. So if you're just gonna say, hey, 75%, cool. I want you to do 75% for all 3 sets of 3. And the other thing I'm changing today is you're not allowed to do touch and go. So let's go over this deadlift real quick. So my feet are about hip width. My grip is about shoulder width. So my arms are outside my legs, okay? I'm gonna do a double overhand grip. Coming down, I'm gonna turn to the side here just a bit. So this bar should be very close to my shin. My hips are above my knees. My shoulders are above my hips. I'm locking in that lumbar curve. I'm gonna drive everything up. And now I'm going to keep my knees back out of the way on the way down, and I'm hinging at the hips. You can see how flat my back is. Once I get to my knee, then I can break the knee joint to cover the rest of the distance. Now, notice I just set that bar down. So today, one of the things I said was no touch and go. So I'm not allowed today to just tap the ground and lift like we might normally do. So today I want you to deload Re-brace and breathe, and then hit your next rep. So I do want you to come out of your setup position one way or another. You can continue hanging onto the bar though, but then you have to regain your setup position before hitting that next rep. Okay, so I am deloading. All the weight of the bar is sitting on the ground. All of that slack gets created, and then I have to get rid of all the slack before lifting the next rep. Okay? So obviously you need a bunch of warm-up sets to get up to your working weight, whatever that working weight is today. So I'm not worried about the rules too much there. Kind of warm up however you want. But once you get to that working weight for the 3x3, get rid of the touch and go. Reset each rep like it's a first rep. And then you can get rid of your deadlift bar. Let's move on to the Metcon. So for the Metcon today, we have that 21-15-9 routine. However, there's a buy-in and a cash out to start and end the workout. So on 3, 2, 1, go. You will buy in with a 400-meter run. Once you get in from that, that's it. That's the only run that you did or will do. Then you were going to do 21 of each, 15 of each, 9 of each, back and forth between rowing in calories and step-ups carrying dumbbells. And that's 21 total step-ups, 15 total, 9 total. When you're done with the 21, 15, 9, you're going to cash out with 50 sit-ups. And yes, the sit-ups are still on the clock, so there is a sense of urgency there. So we went over rowing a little bit earlier. I'm not going to break down the technique for rowing, but again, you need that on calories. For the step-ups, we are carrying dumbbells. So the RX environment for this workout for the fellows would be 30-pound dumbbells, so 30 in each hand, and you would be working at 24-inch box height. So if I lead up with my right leg, I need full extension on the box. My right leg will also lead the way down. Both feet need to come off the box, and then switch. Left leg leads up, full extension, left leg leads down, both feet off the box, and so on, okay? So that was rep 3 for me. So boom, I'm done with 21 of those. Back and forth between that and rowing. You get the idea. Ladies, your conditions are, where's the number 20? There it is, 20 inches worth of box height, and you're gonna carry 20-pound dumbbells. Now, obviously, you guys need to scale as needed, and you may only have a limited amount of equipment at home, so feel free to adjust the reps or the heights of things as needed. Just make do with what you've got. Do the best you can with what you've got right now, okay? So, again, buy in, 400-meter run. Then you're gonna do 21 calorie row, 21 step-ups. 15 calorie row, 15 step-ups. 9 calorie row, 9 step-ups, and then cash out with 50 sit-ups. So sit-ups, we actually did some sit-ups yesterday. Shoulder blades start on the floor. Try to keep those feet down. Don't let them pop up. But when you come up, get your spine forward of 90 degrees. You're allowed to whip your arms like crazy. For those of you that are ab mat fanatics, feel free to use an ab mat. I personally tend to not use one, but you're welcome to. So hopefully you guys enjoy this deadlift session, and of course that Metcon. That Metcon should definitely get spicy if you're pushing the pace on those step-ups. It kind of feels like just a lot of grunt work to me. It's nothing particularly fancy, but it is a great workout if you're going heavy and you're trying to stay on the pace, especially with those step-ups. It's kind of easy to just settle in and go slow and wind things down, but of course that's the easier thing to do, okay? So get after it, guys. Keep punching. We will see you next time.